Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Syafiqah Binti Muhammad Sharin, holding ID number of 9208290751700001. I am a student of Bachelor in Business Administration Semester 5 at Manjung, Perak. For this semester, I have been given a task to make a video presentation for a subject of English for Workplace Communication, code OUMH 2203. This video is to make a report on the effect of the flexible working hours during the MCO as a senior manager of the Human Resource Department from the famous media company in Klang. So, if you want to see my video, stay tuned. Good morning and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this board meeting. This meeting is to report on the effect of flexible working hours during the MCO period, which have been circulated to the board's members in advance. My name is Syafiqah. I am the Senior Manager of Human Resource Department of Shining Star Media Berhad. Thank you for joining our board meeting today, and I hope everyone is having a great healthy for today. I am excited to be presenting our virtual meeting, which allow us to be more inclusive and reach a greater number of our members. As is, this meeting is a virtual meeting. We will present the report of our meeting first and answer questions at the end of the meeting. Though we may not be able to answer every question, we will do our very best to provide a response to as many as possible and will address any unanswered questions on our corporate website shortly after the meeting. So, let's get started. The implementation of the Movement Control Order, called MCO, as a Malaysian preventive measure to COVID-19 has brought an immediate change to the current work environment. According to a media statement issued by National Security Council on 18 March 2020, listed essentials and non-essentials services are allowed to operate as usual during MCO period, and it is subject to some restriction, including the minimum work operations or by working from home. This immediate change requires most of our workforce to work from home, which means they have to work and live at home at the same time, leading to another challenge for them, which is immediate adaptation on how to balance between work and family matters. So, what exactly is flexible working hours? First of all, flexible working hours doesn't mean when a manager is being a little lenient and allows the team to leave a little early. A flexible work schedule also doesn't mean slacking off or not meeting the deadlines. Instead, it allows an employee to decide their own work hours, working environment, as well as the location where they can deliver their best results and the output still remain the same as per normal routine. In the digital age, technology has enabled employees to share files globally, communicate with colleagues via video conferencing, and collaborate remotely without the added burden of a commute or distraction at work. It is no longer the case that employees need to be in the office to be productive. In many cases, managers are actively encouraging their employees to take advantage of flexible working hours. Now, I will share about the effects of flexible working hours. Either it is good for the company as well as the employees. First, it can reduce the cost. Hot desking schemes are becoming increasingly popular, allowing employees to use communal seats and computers on the days they come into work. This gives the company the opportunity to increase headcount without a larger office space. Secondly, increase productivity. If an employee has the ability to work remotely from home, they save time on commute, meaning they may be inclined to start work earlier and finish later. Conscious of the need to prove they can work effectively from home and justify the arrangement, many employees work harder than ever to deliver results. The moral boost gained from improving their work-life balance can result in increased employee productivity and performance. Number 3, increase creativity. Happy, motivated employees, those who are grateful for the chance to work flexibly, may be more inclined to engage with their organizations and make a valuable contribution. Working in a different way can encourage professionals to think outside the box and be more innovative. Some employees may become more actively involved when they come into the office and are more willing to offer up creative ideas. These could relate to work processes, ongoing projects, or general working culture. Number 4, ease of management. If employees are eager to work flexibly, they will aim to cause a little disruption as possible, minimizing the input needed from their manager. If employees can prove they are easy to manage on a non-standard shift, further flexible working hours may arise. In most cases, professionals simply get on their work. They will be heard from when they need to collaborate with colleagues or managerial input is necessary. Number 5, improve well-being. Employee well-being is a key concern for many managers as it impacts retention of key people. Offering flexible working hours to employees can boost morale and improve their physical and mental well-being. When staff members work from home, they are likely to be less tired and better rested, reducing the risk of fatigue, burnout, stress that can be the results of a toxic workplace culture. Number 6, staff retention. Many employees view being offered flexible working hours as a sign they are valued by the company. Those who have other responsibility or out of work interests may see flexible working as an absolute must or a deal breaker for any organization they work for. The business benefit from offering flexible working hours is that it may assist employee retention efforts. Number 7, attracting talent. Some professionals actively look for jobs that will allow them to work flexibly. It could be that they have childcare responsibility or voluntary commitments and are looking to achieve a better work-life balance. Offering a flexible working hours can allow employers to recruit talented candidates who would otherwise have been out of their reach. To conclude, during the crisis that we are going through right now, we need to have good strategies to ensure our survivability for another 6 months at least. Those organizations that already implemented flexible working at their organization are in advantage in this current situation because the business can operate as usual even with minimal movement or by work from home because their employees used to it. They have existing policies, perhaps needing just minor amendments to suit their current situations. In terms of flexible working hours, the potential advantages for employees are well known. That includes an improved work-life balance, greater autonomy, and improved staff morale. Allowing the employees to schedule their own work hours doesn't mean that they will grow 30. In fact, the opposite might seem to be true. We could see an increase in productivity as well as business productivity as long as we set clear boundaries with tools. But it is important for us as the top management to recognize the business benefit of flexible working programs too. It is not just staff members who stand to gain from such initiative, as organizations can reduce costs, improve output, and increase loyalty when schemes are implemented in the right way. When flexible working is used appropriately with the necessary level of buy-in from both sides, for sure it can be to everyone's advantage. Now, we would like to open things up for members to ask the questions through the chat box. We can begin with a few that we received in advance of today's meeting. We then will take the members' questions that are being entered today on the web portal. Please note, we will attempt to answer as many questions as time allows, but only questions that are germane to the meeting will be addressed. Any question that we do not get through will be addressed on company website. If there being no further business to come before the meeting, the board meeting of Shining Star Media Berhad is now adjourned. Have a nice day everyone and stay safe. Thank you.